Thank you, Harshal, and good morning to everybody. To begin with, Chindala sir, thank you that you invited me together with the UPL team, and also Ashish, nice to be with you, sharing this dais, and the other team members also here from NSL. I think from my side also, I welcome the media here. You have a fantastic role to support what I'm going to just mention to you soon. You are part of it and you will continue to be part of it. That is what administer as a part of our program, and I'm going to touch that very quickly. In India, in Andhra Pradesh, in agriculture, and also in sugarcane. And sugarcane can twist the whole scenario very differently than the other crops. Has adopted over the millions of years in terms of its capacity to synthesize food or the efficiency of the photosynthesis. We all know the chlorophyll and photosynthesis part. Some crops can do much better than others. Keeping sugarcane crop as a base, it is also important that how much agriculture can impact the environment. Because when you go for the production of agriculture, you are utilizing water, you are using energy in terms of fertilizer. Not only fertilizer, but the mechanization part when you do, the diesel is used. And other chemicals, including the crop protection products and the labor usage, etc., which takes place. On the other hand, there is also some positive aspects taking place, like the agriculture. If there are 3 seasons or 4 seasons in a year, we are able to remove carbon dioxide almost continuously. If you talk about the forestry crops, it is actually the contiguous process and there is no change. So I think the agriculture is one sector which needs much more attention to understand the role agriculture plays as a solution to the environmental related issues, or the cement sector, the steel sector. They are supposed to be the big, emitting the greenhouse gases. But I think we should we have to make sure that agriculture plays also the role which it deserves. Of course, on one hand, it contributes to methane or nitrous oxide, etc., which are part of the greenhouse gases.
Respected Sagar Kaushik ji, Ashish ji, Harshil, and our CEO Prasad, and our KN team led by our Vice President Senthil ji, and everyone sitting here. I am a new entrant into this. Many of you may be knowing I was chairman of NABARD till last year. Now I just took over this one. And it's a very fascinating thing to look into the sugar as a crop, sugarcane as a crop, sugar as an industry, and the kind of a perspective actually that my previous speakers have put. They have put from the perspective of the crop, but I can give a little bit more perspective from the industry side also. And of which only as 20% of the crop is generally we are diversifying into the ethanol production, and rest is coming into the sugar. We require quite a lot of sugar. If you look into the consumption pattern, Indians consume substantial quantities of sugar. We produce close to around 32 to 34 million tons of sugar every year, and almost around 24 to 26 million tons of sugar we consume, because all our festivals are around sweets. So that's why actually we do quite a lot of it. Now, as my previous speakers, both of them have highlighted really how the crop is. Actually, this is a very peculiar crop. It's a grass crop, but has got ability to accumulate sugar. And we now have got good technologies to extract the sugar to a very great level of efficiency levels. Now, as you are telling, actually we are having around 5.9 million hectares, or maybe close to around 60 lakh hectares of land under this sugar cane. And the average production, as you was telling, that actually the potential is there up to 300 tons, but we are at the rate of around 78 to 80 tons. And again, if you take the various places, various states, actually that our production levels vary substantially. In Maharashtra, probably you may get around 90 to 95 or even 100 tons. And earlier that many parts of coastal Andhra Pradesh were getting the similar kind of thing, but today many of them are not producing at all. Now, some parts of Karnataka produces, but majority of the states in the country produce close to around 50, 60 or 70 tons per hectare. And that is because of the cultural practices, production process and all those things. And at the same time, there should be a reduction in the production cost. Actually, now both the things are a very, maybe a different kind of a things which we have to put into kind of a thing.
As such, being the last speaker, most of the pointers have been covered by my colleagues. So I'll just brief about what exactly is this program. So as you see, as our chairman has told, Mr. Chintala, we are an agricultural based company. And this year, 2023, marks the 50th year of NSL Group. We started in 1973 from seeds. We have moved into textiles, sugar, power, and renewable energy, basically, and infra. As you see, NSL, the tagline is sustainable food and power. And as the industry itself is sustainable, as told by our chairman. There's one more point that I would like to add in that sustainable industry. From the incineration boiler where we generate power, the ash which comes, that ash also, if we use it properly, we can generate potash. So we can have a tie-up with UPL for that also in future. So that's how the sustainable thing is. The industry itself is very sustainable. So that said, I will come to the main program, main thing about this particular partnership that we have. Basically, NSL has 5 units spread across 3 states. Karnataka has 3 units, Telangana has 1 unit, and Maharashtra has 1 unit. Overall, we can crush around 32,000 tons per day, and in a year we can crush around 50 lakh tons, that's as told by our chairman. And as informed by Harshal, sugar is a water-consuming crop. So as a group, we are very conscious that we should reduce the water consumption, for which we have a team of around 100 agricultural graduates spread across all the 5 units who take care of the cane development activities and ensure that we have a close tie-up with the farmers to reduce the carbon footprint and water credits also. For this particular partnership that we are going to have with UPL, we are presently tying up with 30,000 acres. And in future, we would like to increase it to further, because as I told you, we have around 1.5 lakh of acres right now, and it may increase to 2 lakh acres. I think everybody are right now aware that the present rainfall pattern, how it is, it's almost like a drought situation in some places it's heavy rainfall. So it's all the more important that farmer reduces the water consumption for his own benefit. And through all these practices, which Mr. Harshal also mentioned, that they will be promoting intercropping also. And as a company, as we want to have vertical growth, so that also will help the company also. And sustainability is our main focus as a group. The improvements that are happening will be clearly visible to everybody, and we can mention through statistics what kind of benefit the farmer is going to have. So thank you, everybody.
Hi, my name is Ashish Dobhal. I am the CEO of UPL SAS, UPL Sustainable Agri Solution. This is the India division for UPL. We are very excited to have this whole collaboration today with NSL, which is a very reputed name in the sugar industry. We have a very, very comprehensive program which is called Shashwat Mithaas for sugarcane, on which we are working for last 7 to 8 years with various universities, with various scientists and technologists. And now today we are ready with this program. This program gives a substantially higher yield to the farmers, and he can actually grow the sugarcane crop with 1/3 the water requirement. This whole, by adopting this program, you can also save the fertilizer that you put in the soil, and you get an overall better output. With NSL, what we get is an amazing first credibility with the farmers. I think UPL itself is a big credible name, and with NSL coming with us, equally credible name, we feel that we can make more farmers adopt the program. The program is great. We know that the whole program works fantastically well. It is just that more number of farmers, if they adopt to it, they'll get a very higher yield with sort of lesser fertilizer input and less water input. I think at an all India level, we are running this program, this kind of a program in various crops, in groundnut, and we are running it on cotton, soybean. In sugarcane, what we are expecting here, that at least 15 to 20,000 farmers is our short-term to mid-term target, whom we try, who we trying to achieve. We are not in a hurry. This is not a race where we want to do things in 1 year. This is a slightly longer program to promote sustainable farming. We want the sugarcane farming to be as profitable to the farmer as it is possible. We want it to be sustainable. We want to make sure that the impact on the environment is as less as possible. So it's not a race that we're trying to do. We're trying to at least achieve 15 to 20,000 farmers, show them the benefits of the program, and then we go for a scale up next year. So I think that's where this tie-up with the NSL helps. NSL already has a captive audience. We also are in the industry for last 50 to 60 years. We also have our own farmer groups. We reach out to our farmer groups. We reach out to the farmer groups of who already have tied up with NSL. We explain them the whole program, and then we with this joint effort, we feel we will have the UPL SAS team on the ground. We will have NSL team on the ground. With this combined effort, we are expecting that 1 + 1 will be 11 in terms of what we can do with adoption, just being UPL alone or NSL alone. Thank you.